Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we will discuss 5 things that parents should not say to their children. Right? So we're going to talk about 5 toxic things that parents say that they should never ever say to their children. And that's what we're going to discuss today. So, first thing, the very first thing that parents should not say is you should never tell your kids that they are good for nothing, right? They are good for nothing. Now, a lot of times when people say you're good for nothing, it's because you just didn't do this specific thing that they wanted you to do. So you didn't clean your room, or you didn't wash the dishes, or you didn't do whatever the case is. Maybe it's a combination of that, right? And so in anger, a lot of times we would say, well, you know what? You're good for nothing. There's nothing that you do. You're just absolutely good for nothing in anger. Think about that psychologically. When you tell somebody that they are not good for nothing, it means they are not good at anything. And I have worked with and counseled people in their 30s and 40s and 50s and whatever that still hold on to the fact that their parents told them that they were good for nothing. And so they went out and they then tried to exemplify those behaviors of what nothing looks like, right? To try to get back at their parents. So you got to be really careful with that. I can tell you there are adults who are still dealing with the fact that their parents told them something. It really matters what you say as a parent. So do not tell your children that they are good for nothing, because essentially what you're saying is there's just really nothing you can do in this life that would impress me. Don't say that. All right. So the second thing is, and this is devastating, you don't tell your children that you wish they were never born. So I wish I never had you. I wish you were never on this earth. You cannot tell your children that you wish they were never born just because you are upset with them. So you're going to tell them, well, I wish I never had you. I wish you were not on this earth. I wish you were never born. You can't tell your kids that. That is like the ultimate slap in the face. It's like the ultimate disregard to the person's life. And so if you think about it again from a psychological perspective, what kind of life do you think this person is going to live if the very person that brought them here just does not think that they should be here? And a lot of times you might not take the seriousness of that into consideration when you're saying it, because you're saying it a lot of times in anger. But I can tell you for a fact that I have worked with and still work with a lot of people who are holding on to stuff like that, have been told stuff like that, and it has a huge impact on the way they see the world, the way they see their life, and the way they feel they fit in. So do not tell your child that you wish they were never born. That is not something to say at all. It's the ultimate disrespect that you can have for someone. All right. Number 3, you don't compare siblings. So you're nothing like your brother, or you're nothing like your sister. That could develop a whole lot of resentment between those siblings, right? Where you have the brother and the sister, or both sisters or both brothers, whatever the case is, they don't like each other, they don't get along, because it seems like you're elevating and promoting one than the other. Everybody's good at something, right? Not everyone is going to run off and become doctors and lawyers and whatever the case is, that sort of stuff, and CEOs and whatever. Not everyone's going to do that. Some people could be very content and still be very successful doing something that we don't consider in society as to be an elevated position, right? Something with that kind of stature or whatever the case is. It doesn't mean that that person is not successful and happy in their own right. So you can't put children against each other by saying, well, you're nothing like your brother, you're nothing like that. Could develop a whole lot of resentment, amongst each other, and that could be a really bad thing. So do not do that. Okay, number 4. The next thing that you should never do is don't ever tell your child that they are that they are stupid. You don't ever tell your child that they are stupid. Don't call your child stupid, right? Because if they're stupid, you know what that means. They lack all type of intelligence. And how do you then expect them to behave in school? How do you expect them to perform when they're in school if you're telling them that they're stupid? And some people will tell you that, well, you say I'm stupid anyway, so what do you think? I'm stupid anyway, so this is why I'm doing that, because you said I'm stupid. And a lot of times they'll try to live to prove to you that they are stupid. It's a weird type of psychological type of thing, but they'll try to live up to that because, again, the person who's supposed to tell them that they're brilliant and they're bright and they can do anything with their life is telling them that they're absolutely stupid. So if you as a parent are saying that, imagine what should strangers say, right? What impact would strangers have if you're already saying that type of stuff to your child? So do not tell your child that they are stupid. All right. Number 5, don't tell them to stop acting like a baby or acting like a girl, especially for a boy. Telling him, stop acting like a girl. Why are you crying? Why are you acting so much like a baby, or whatever the case is? Toughen up, man up, whatever the case is. This means that you're putting aside whatever feelings and concerns that this person have. And so then if you do that, you're not able to then engage in conversation with them when they're dealing with really difficult things. You're not able to sit down with them now and have a conversation about the issues that why they're feeling the way that they're feeling. Why do they have these kinds of concerns? They're not going to come to you because you have complete disregard for their feelings and their emotions and that type of stuff. And so they're not able to connect with you at that level. And so maybe don't think it's quite surprising when they're connecting with someone else that you wouldn't want them to be connecting with, and they're taking their advice from someone else because they cannot come to you as their parent and talk about these things because it seems like you have complete disregard for their feelings. So those are 5 things that you should never, ever, ever say or do as a parent, right? Don't tell them they're good for nothing. Don't tell them you wish they were never born. Don't compare them to their siblings. Don't tell them they're stupid. And certainly don't tell them that they're acting like a baby, or if he's a boy, he's acting like a girl, and have complete disregard for their feelings. So leave in the comments, let me know what you think about today's video, or if you have suggestions as well for what parents should not say to their kids. Don't forget to subscribe, please. It's helping me to grow the channel. I can continue to bring content for you. Don't forget to obviously turn on your post notifications, share, and please hit the like button. And until next time, thank you for watching. Peace.